welcome to OpenRoll D&D. I'll be the DM for the campaign uploaded here every Saturday, so please look out for that. I'm Millie, and we'll be exploring this confusing world of Uyum, my own homebrew world, if you're curious. And I'm joined by 4 party members. Each have their own experiences and understandings of D&D. But that's really enough about that. Let's let them introduce themselves.
Why do I have to talk into this thing again? Introduce myself. How do people not already know me? Fine, whatever. Daniel Notsky is the name. I was brought to fame. In the circus, I learned to aim. I always thought it was a game. Acrobatics under the light. Gunslinging through the night. Every shot just right. The crowds were delight. Then one show changed it all. Chaos and fire, the tent started to fall. I stood my ground against the thralls and heard the beckon of my call. Now I serve a higher stage, a godlike force, a glorious rage. His name is written on every page, and I am proud to be a sage. So if you thought you knew my game, you haven't seen from where I came. The one I serve puts all to shame. Have you heard his name? Rakdos.
Hello. My name is Fowrk. Most folks know me as a gunslinger or an artificer of some sort. Truth is, I've been running for a long time. Don't remember much about where I came from. Just that there was a storm, a wrecked ship, and I woke up without my family. After that, a man named Hans Vandal took me in. He taught me how to build things, how to fix things, and how to leave the world a little better than how I found it. He was the closest thing I had to a father for a long time. Then one night he was murdered. I was the only one there. Most people think I did it. I didn't. So if you're wondering why a Kenku with a stolen blunderbuss keeps taking dangerous jobs and wandering from town to town, well, maybe I'm just trying to stay one step ahead of the people looking for me. Or maybe I'm trying to find whoever murdered Hans. Either way, this ought to be interesting.
Hello, my name is Ashiro Sato. I go by Smoke, though, because that's hard to pronounce. I am a barbarian who is looking to become a knight someday. I am not entirely aware of where I come from, but I do have this book that details my past and what I was doing before I got to this strange town. I am a barbarian who prides himself in his strength and does not mess with people who are weak and poorly willed. I want to become the strongest I can be, but I don't want to hurt people while I am doing that. Well, at least innocent people. I will hurt the bad people.
Is this thing on? Hey, it's me, Starburst Rancher. I'm a bard/druid that plays the bagpipes. I would play them, but they are in for repairs. I am related to Jolly Rancher and Hubba Bubba, who are very famous people. If you don't know, you don't know, I guess. I have a familiar named Lean Corvid. He's a caramel crow and the descendant of Buff Crow. He's the best crow ever. And he is a part of Jolly Rancher's, summoning pod. I paint for a very famous Slur King. I'm not going to explain what that is. Who does not wish to be named. I love to draw many landscapes I've seen over the years. I could show you, but it would cost you some, or get a silver, if you don't know. Sometimes I take commissions, but I'm not that good at drawing humanoid things. I love to drink to help me focus on my art when I'm just chilling. And I used to be a part of a band about 150 years ago called the Wydra Fate Woodlickers. For the folks that don't speak Elvish, Wydra means fate. I, Esther, which means love, to take long walks and look at the land so I can translate it to the canvas. I love to fish. The biggest fish I've caught is a 1 foot long-nosed gar, and the coolest fish I caught was a 15 centimeter gibber fish.
Make sure to tune in next week for the start of our adventure in Uyum.